Hey guys, I hope you're all doing absolutely wonderful today. Having a lovely morning, afternoon, or evening. Forgive the mess. I am working on a couple more diecast projects, but I found this to be a good time to probably share how I do my custom axles for diecast wheel swaps. But I use three 32nds of an inch brass or aluminum metal tubing. This is from this company here, but I usually get mine off of eBay. Um, but I will take the brass tubing and cut it to size to fit the diameter of the old axle's main channel. And to allow the brass tubing to fit, I will very, very carefully use a diamond tip file. This is just your typical cheap set from Harbor Freight. Particularly this shaped one. And I will carefully file out that channel until the brass tubing fits between it. Obviously after cutting it to the right diameter to fit end to end and not go beyond, unless you're trying to stance out the car and you want to add a more spaced out wheel set. And then once I've done that, I will take a metal pick probe. This is another one from Harbor Freight, particularly this one, because I can put it down the center of the tube, just in case there's excess metal in the way after filing it, and just slightly widen out that inner diameter hole. I will then take the old axle rod that the original wheels came on, and I will cut just the ends off of it, like this, so that way I can have just the piece of the axle with that flattened, crushed cap on the end of it. And what that will do is once you've put that through the wheel, you can then put a tiny little dot of super glue onto the very tip of that axle end piece. Slide it down into that hole, and it will permanently seal that into the new axle rod channel. And then you will have your new wheels affixed perfectly in place. The car will still roll, and it'll be a pretty decent fit. You can use this method to raise or lower the vehicle. You can use it to either widen the track or narrow the track, depending on what your fitment is, or if you're doing any kind of like custom body work. But yeah, that's how I do my axles. I may do a more kind of in-depth time lapse of it at some point. But yeah, I wanted to just kind of show you guys how I do it. There's a lot of different ways, and that's just one of them. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.